So how did we go from dinosaurs to mythological creatures to ninja to ancient alien civilization to, well, cars? Remember the warrior wheel back in Zeo? The warrior wheel is a sample of what modern Triforian military technology could create with Billy's imagination and his indulgence of Hot Wheels. Turbo Zords are powered by Zeo crystals. The Zeo powers contain photons, which can be transformed into matter based on whatever the designer wants it to be. Turbo Zords are the most optimal formation to maximize and utilize the Zeo crystal powers. In an analogy, the Zeo crystal is like a mix of USB drive and portable power bank. The Zeo Zords are actually blueprints written inside the Zeo crystals. Thus, Billy was able to derive so many ancient Triforian Zords out of the blue in the previous season. This is why Billy has enough time to secretly develop the Turbo Zords. The Super Zeo Zords were just Billy's Turbo Zord prototypes. The Zeo powers like gasoline, raw, powerful bursts of energy, but lack precision and accuracy. These new Zords and Morphers made by Billy contain modern Triforian technology that maximizes their output in the form of high-octane vehicles. This is why Turbo Morphers are similar to Zeonizers, and Turbo Zords are similar to the Super Zeo Zords. It is also time to update their Zeo powers that have worn down the Zeonizer Morphers and Zeo Zords. These Zeo Morphers and Zord designs are over 10,000 years old, and the Zeo crystals have already grown 10,000 years stronger, as the Zeo powers ever growing. Imagine a car's horsepower is so strong it is damaging itself when the driver brakes. This is why Billy has developed the turbo powers. They can be dinosaurs or ninja themed, but Billy wants to use cars since it represents the height of human technology used by the common man. Turbo is not replacing the Zeo, but enhancing it. Imagine improving a burger by putting in extra cheese and bacon into it. The heart of Zeo is still present. Justin tried to use Zeo crystals as a new clean energy for the world. But as predicted by Billy, the energy output is too volatile when scaled down to size. It blew a fuse in the school building and Carlos's family car. It's incompatible with regular technology. How did Justin develop the Turbo Morpher? Actually, the Turbo Morphers designs were created by Billy. Justin found a Turbo Morpher model prototype hidden in the Mountain Blaster Turbozord. Justin reverse engineered the model and used the blueprints to develop 5 Turbo Morphers. As a lucky charm, Justin still puts the model prototype in the glove compartment. Little did he know, it behaves like an inductor, storing energy as a spare charger for emergencies. The model prototype was not used by anyone in this season. Furthermore, the turbo suits would allow the Rangers to be able to read the battlefield better and quickly analyze their enemies easier. An additional ability is to allow the Rangers to connect directly into the Zords and give the Rangers super speed, able to run at Mach 2 speed temporarily. However, the increase in nimbleness knocked the Ranger suit's vulnerability and offensive powers down a peg. Thus, the Rangers need to stay on high alert to dodge incoming attacks. If the Zeo suits are like leopards, the Turbo suits are akin to cheetahs. The Turbo Morpher avoids Zeo radiation side effects for the user. It stabilizes the Zeo subcrystal without the need of using negative protons, washdowns. These new Turbo Morphers made by Billy are strong enough to contain the Triforian energy source that maximizes their Zeo powers in the form of high-octane vehicles, which can uniquely counter D-Vatox's threat. However, Billy was unable to develop the Turbo Morpher and the Zords at the same time due to the lack of energy. The Zeo powers are only enough to create things simultaneously rather than at the same time. With the Zeo Zords lost, Billy decides to focus on developing the Turbo Zords first. The Turbo Morphers were left in the dark. With Billy gone, he has left Easter eggs for Justin to figure out because he knows with Justin's character, he'd double his efforts more if the Turbo Morphers were constructed through a gameplay style of learning rather than handouts. New Rangers. With the past Rangers gone, their successors will need to step up. We should let the new members slowly bond with pre-existing characters like Bulk and Skull, who will be the voices of the audience. Bulk and Skull took time to know the new Rangers. At first, they aren't too keen with these newcomers, but in time, Bulk and Skull warmed up to them. The new Rangers aren't replacements, but rather unique characters. Turbo Red Ranger Theodore J. Johnson is balanced, calm, and stands for justice. TJ fosters team harmony and soothes the group when they're upset. However, he can get easily distracted by his love for vehicles and car magazines. His conversation often leads to vehicle engineering and mechanics can bore others. Turbo Pink Ranger Cassie Chan is a rebellious tomboy with an attitude. Despite her tough exterior, she is caring and affectionate to loved ones. Cassie endured severe bullying in high school due to her academic background, but she defied expectations by pursuing music instead of business. She found a supportive friend in TJ who accepted her unconditionally. Turbo Yellow Ranger Ashley is a popular outgoing university student. Despite her popularity, she keeps her wealthy family life private and feels embarrassed by their flaunting. This affects her grades as she's often dragged into family business gatherings. Cassie becomes her best friend, helping her balance socializing and learning. They both grow from introverts to confident individuals in larger groups. Turbo Green Ranger Carlos Valerte, a passionate and hot-headed team member, often acts impulsively instead of assessing situations. This has led to trouble, but he learns from TJ to be more balanced. Carlos also teaches TJ to be more aware of his surroundings, rather than just being a gearhead obsessed with cars, and stay focused, especially when someone is emotionally in need. Turbo Blue Ranger Justin possesses a logical and simplistic perspective of the world, often drawing hasty conclusions. The rest of the team supports him in understanding the nuances of life. In an episode, Justin tries to teach Carlos how to get a girlfriend using the most simple formulas and deductions he has learned from TV, which does not apply in real life. Despite the Rangers' increasing cynicism towards the ongoing battle, Justin stays true to his morals and uplifts the team and reminding them of their passion for being Rangers. Justin learns how to fight in an adult-sized body in Ranger form, which took him a while, but ultimately got a hang of it thanks to his comrades. Justin gradually overcomes his fear of evil space aliens thanks to the guidance of the Turbo team. Also, Divotox messed with Zordon's teleport network. They are forced to travel in speedy go-karts that connect to Zords. They are called Turbo Pod.